A phone that folds 3 different ways, a laptop screen that literally unrolls like a poster, and a robot vacuum that can walk upstairs on its own 2 legs. These are the wildest gadgets launching in 2026 that are about to make every piece of tech you own look like it belongs in a museum. Back in January 2026, Samsung finally dropped the Galaxy Z TriFold in the US. And this thing is absolutely bonkers. We're talking about a phone that doesn't just fold once like those old Galaxy Folds. This bad boy folds twice, unfolding into a massive 1.0-inch display that's basically a full tablet in your pocket. When it's folded up, it's only 3.9 millimeters thick at its thinnest point, which is insane considering what's packed inside. The phone runs on the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor with a custom design, comes with 512 gigabytes of storage standard, and that 1.0-inch screen, when fully opened, is the largest display ever put on a Galaxy phone. But this engineering marvel will set you back $2,899, nearly $3 grand for a phone. Samsung didn't mess around with this one. They tested the folding mechanism 200,000 times, which is equivalent to folding it about 100 times a day for 5 full years. The thing is built with a titanium hinge and reinforced display coating to make sure it can actually survive in the real world. When it launched on January 30th, the demand was absolutely insane, and people are still trying to get their hands on one. But what if I told you there's a laptop that makes even the TriFold look basic? You see, Lenovo showed up to CES 2026 with something called the Legion Pro Rollable, and this thing is legitimately mind-blowing. It starts as a normal 1.6-inch gaming laptop, but then at the push of a button, the screen literally rolls out horizontally to 21.5 inches. And if you need even more space, it keeps going all the way to 24 inches wide. The screen just unrolls like one of those old projector screens, except it's a pristine OLED display, running at 120 Hz. Under the hood, it's packing Intel's latest Core Ultra processors and an NVIDIA RTX 5090 laptop GPU, which is the most powerful mobile graphics card you can get right now. Lenovo designed this specifically for esports athletes who travel to competitions around the world and need a massive screen for training, but also need something they can actually carry on a plane. The concept has 3 modes: focus mode at 16 inches for precision work, tactical mode at 21.5 inches for training awareness, and arena mode at full 24 inches for team coordination. Now, Lenovo is calling this a proof of concept right now, which means it's not quite ready for sale yet. But based on industry estimates and similar rollable tech, when this thing actually hits the market, you're looking at somewhere between $3,500 and $5,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money. But remember, this is literally the future of portable computing unrolling right in front of you. Now, on the topic of innovative displays, IKEA, of all companies, just dropped something that's been breaking the internet. See, back in 2023, IKEA released this lamp called the Warmblix that everyone called the donut lamp because it literally looks like a big orange donut. The thing went absolutely viral, selling 1 unit every 5 minutes in the US alone, making it IKEA's best-selling lamp globally. But people had complaints. The color was fixed, you couldn't dim it, and you needed to physically walk over to turn it on and off. So IKEA listened and just announced the smart version at CES 2026. This new Warmblix comes in matte white instead of glossy orange. But here's where it gets good. The lamp can now shift between over 40 different colors, you can dim it to any brightness you want, and it's fully compatible with Matter, which means it works with Apple Home, Google Home, Samsung SmartThings. Basically every smart home system out there. It comes with a remote that lets you cycle through 12 preset colors hand-picked by the original designer, Sabine Marcellus. And when you pair it with the IKEA Home Smart app, you unlock the full spectrum. The best part is that IKEA is keeping the original orange version in their lineup for people who just want the classic look. And both versions cost exactly the same, $99. That's launching in April 2026. And trust me, these are going to sell out fast based on how crazy people went for the original. But let's talk about webcams for a second, because working from home isn't going anywhere, and most laptop cameras still look like garbage. Insta360 just released the Link 2 Pro and Link 2C Pro, and these things are game changers for anyone who streams, does video calls, or creates content. The Link 2 Pro, at $249.99, and the Link 2C Pro at $199.99. Both feature a massive 1/1, 3-inch sensor, which is way bigger than what you'll find in any laptop webcam or even most dedicated webcams. They shoot crystal clear 4K video at 30 frames per second with dual native ISO, which means they look incredible even in terrible lighting. The Pro version has a 2-axis gimbal that physically tracks you around the room like you've got a personal camera operator following you, while the 2C is the more affordable static version. Both models have dual microphones with AI noise canceling that can filter out everything from barking dogs to construction noise. And they offer 4 different pickup modes depending on your environment. There's a mode for solo work, one for noisy offices, one that focuses on voices within a meter of you, and even a high-fidelity mode that captures everything naturally. Now here's something that sounds like it came straight out of a Pixar movie. Roborock, the company that makes those robot vacuums that zoom around your floor, just unveiled the Saros rover. And this thing has actual legs. Yeah, you heard that right. A robot vacuum with 2 wheel legs that let it climb stairs, jump over obstacles, and navigate your home like some kind of cleaning robot from the future. The Saros rover combines wheels with these articulated legs that can raise, lower, and lift independently to keep the body level. During live demos at CES 2026, this thing was climbing stairs, adjusting to sloped floors, maintaining balance on the fly, and even dodging tennis balls that people were throwing at it. Roborock says it can clean the stairs while it climbs them, which has been basically impossible for robot vacuums until now. The legs move independently to navigate uneven surfaces and protect the robot's body, and the whole system uses AI algorithms to make rapid adjustments in real time. Now, Roborock hasn't announced an official price yet, but industry analysts are estimating this will cost somewhere around $3,000 when it finally launches. But wait, there's more from Roborock, because they also launched the Saros 20 and Saros 20 Sonic, which are their new flagship robot vacuums, without the legs but still packed with insane tech. The Saros 20 features something called AdaptiLift Chassis 3, which lets it climb over thresholds up to 3.46 inches tall by using liftable wheels, and a climbing arm that analyzes the best way to get over obstacles. It packs 35,000 pascals of suction power, which is bonkers for a robot vacuum. The Saros 20 Sonic version takes things even further, with a vibrating mop head that scrubs at 4,000 vibrations per minute, with pressure up to 14 N. And the mop can extend out from the robot to reach tight corners and edges. Both models have this next-gen navigation system called StarSight Autonomous System 2 that uses 3 D2F sensors and dual transmitter LiDAR to map your home with incredible precision. The dock is equally impressive, washing mops with water heated to 212 degrees Fahrenheit, drying them with warm air at 131 degrees, automatically emptying dust for up to 65 days, refilling water, and even dispensing detergent. Fast charging gets them back to work 40% faster than before. Roborock hasn't announced exact pricing yet, but based on the previous Saros 10, which launched at $1,599, expect the Saros 20 to be somewhere in that premium range when it drops in Q2 2026. And man, I can't believe this next one. Remember when Sony and Honda announced they were teaming up to make cars? Well, their company Afeela just revealed the prototype 2026 at CES, and it's basically a rolling computer designed by tech companies instead of traditional car manufacturers. This all-electric crossover SUV is built on Qualcomm's Snapdragon digital chassis, which is essentially smartphone tech scaled up for a car. The goal is to blend mobile entertainment with autonomous driving in a way that traditional automakers haven't figured out yet. Afeela says their sedan model, the Afeela One, could be ready for customers later this year, 2026, while the prototype 2026 SUV is scheduled for production in 2028. They're not talking pricing yet, but this is Sony and Honda we're talking about, so expect something in the premium EV range. Now let's talk about something a bit more accessible. Fujifilm just released the Instax Mini Link Plus printer for smartphone photos, and it's the perfect example of old-school instant photography meeting modern tech. This little printer connects to your phone via Bluetooth and lets you print out physical photos on Instax film, kind of like a modern Polaroid but smarter. The new Mini Link Plus features a smaller, sleeker design compared to previous versions, and it comes with an updated app that lets you add graphics, text, and overlays to your photos before printing them. It's perfect for parties, events, or just creating physical memories in an increasingly digital world. Fujifilm hasn't announced the exact price for the Link Plus yet, but based on previous models, which sold for around $99 to $129, expect it to land somewhere in that range when it launches in 2026. But here's where things get wild again. Samsung also announced its new lineup of micro LED TVs for 2026, and these are coming in sizes from 55 inches all the way up to a massive 115 inches. Last year, Samsung's first consumer micro LED TV was only available at 115 inches for a whopping $30,000, which put it way out of reach for basically everyone. But now they're bringing this technology to more reasonable sizes, though they haven't announced pricing yet. Micro LED is basically the holy grail of TV technology, offering OLED-level blacks with way higher brightness, zero burn-in risk, and colors that pop like nothing else. The technology uses millions of tiny LEDs that each produce their own light and color, so you don't need a backlight like regular LED TVs. When these hit the market in the coming months, they're going to redefine what home entertainment looks like. And speaking of audio, Klipsch just announced its return to the headphone game after a 5-year break with the new Atlas series. This Indianapolis-based speaker maker is dropping 3 new high-end headphones: the wireless HP1, the closed-back HP2, and the semi-open-back HP3. All 3 models are scheduled to launch in summer 2026. And while Klipsch hasn't announced pricing yet, given their reputation for premium audio gear, expect these to compete with high-end offerings from brands like Sennheiser and Focal. The fact that Klipsch is coming back to headphones after 5 years away says they've got something special cooking. Finally, let's talk about something truly bizarre. Chinese startup Takway unveiled an AI-powered virtual pet at CES 2026 called Suicar, and it's designed to grow both physically and emotionally alongside you through voice interactions. This isn't just a digital pet on a screen, it's an actual physical device that uses AI to develop a personality and bond with you over time. The idea is that as you talk to it and interact with it, the AI learns your preferences and adapts its behavior. It's like having a Tamagotchi that can actually talk back and develop real emotional connections. Takway hasn't announced pricing or a release date yet, but based on similar AI companion devices, expect this to be a few $100s when it launches. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed yet, what are you even doing? Hit that subscribe button right now, because we're tracking every single piece of insane tech dropping in 2026. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.